Ooh, ooh, ooh. All right, let's talk about highest to lowest. Highest to lowest. Dum 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 dum. Highest to lowest follows music mogul David King, who faces a moral crisis when a ransom he thinks is for his son turns out to be for his driver's child. Ho ho ho. Ooh, what's gonna happen here? Will he give the money? Or won't he? Or will he? That's the entire movie. Will he, won't he type of thing. The good. Denzel. Oh, that's it. There's nothing more. Oh, I mean, Jeffrey Wright as well. The bad. Watching Highest to Lowest made me question whether or not I even knew Spike Lee as a director. It's pretty much no, I don't. He's got great movies under his belt. Do the Right Thing, Malcolm X, Black Klansman. But when he takes another property to remake or use as inspiration, we wind up with Highest to Lowest. And Old Boy. As far as the actual vision that Spike Lee would have actually had in this, it's hard to find a sort of signature outside of his scope in which he wants to display the certain stories that he wants. Now, there might be a good reason for this.
There better be.
The actual soundtrack was like watching a Nancy Meyers rom-com or a soap opera that's on at grandma's place at 3:45 p.m. Why do they always premiere soap operas at that time? On top of that, a movie about record producing that is produced by Apple, that has a catalog of music from Apple Music, that doesn't use more music is f***ing weird. The music is basically this. It's just... It's very infuriating considering that every time that there was a scene about to happen, or maybe even switching over to another scene, it just kept playing this weird melody. I mean, there's got to be a purpose behind it. I mean, there has to be, because it just felt like it was one of those things where maybe Spike was in the room and being like, oh, this is just kind of a little too empty. Let's just put some piano in. God, I hope that wasn't the decision. This also might be an Akira Kurosawa thing, or Spike Lee trying to be artsy, or trick the audience. But the editing had repeatable actions that served no purpose. I mean, when you see those type of edits in action films, it's because it's going to show off the action again. It's kind of like this weird repeat thing that we want to see of how cool that kick was, or an explosion, or fire, whatever the f***. But when you see two dudes handshake and snap twice like that, like, what the f***? What is that? Why? Keeping on the shooting, it's like Spike chose the easiest camera angles to cut back and forth with. Like he was on a deadline, or he had to take a shit real bad, so he had just kind of set the cameras there, go, action, I'll be right back, gotta take a number 2, to 3, to 4. Hot diarrhea. Overall, Highest to Lowest is supposed to be a reinterpretation of Akira Kurosawa's High and Low, which was based on a novel, King's Ransom, and I did not see Akira's film, nor did I read the book. But if it's anything like I watched, I probably never will. Though a friend of mine already told me and, recommended me Akira's films, and I was like, okay, that sounds cool. It's one of his favorites. I'll check it out. Add it to the list. But please, save your time, save your energy, save your ears, save the piano, save Denzel, save them all.
Save the cheerleader, save the world.
And, watch anything else. This is a pass to lowest indeed.
That's the question I have for you.
Gotta get ready.
Can you handle it?
What a big payback.
What did you think? Did you get a chance to actually watch this, or are you just waiting for it to be out on Apple TV? Even if you wait for it to be on Apple TV, I recommend you do something and put it on in the background, and then forget about it. That easy. Very, very easy. It's just so weird to think that, somebody like Spike Lee, who has such great movies, makes these things. I don't know. It kind of feels like the filmmakers like Spike Lee and Francis Ford Coppola and all these guys, 60s, 70s, 80s that are already that haven't really kept up with the consistency of making films like Martin Scorsese or Steven Spielberg, are not transitioning well within decades or within time or within the film era to be, I don't know, caught up, I suppose. I don't know if caught up is the right word, but what can I say? Or let's handshake twice and then show it again, and that's it.